this is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I'd like to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This channel where we talk about my top stocks. We also talk about crypto from time to time. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Well, today we'll talk about the top stocks in the market. It was a great day. Bitcoin hit $100,000 today. Um, Several Bitcoin enthusiasts were on the news. So it says Bitcoin is in breakout cursor. I was in the news. And like I said, several Bitcoin bulls were on the news today. But my top stock the day was Sound Hound. Sound Hound AI artificial intelligence stock was up 31% on the day for the gain of $25. Also, Amazon shares were up another 1% today for a gain of $20. Palantir Technologies was up 2.9 for a gain of $41. And Tesla shares were up 3.22% on the day. News of analysts uh, finding out about FSD. So analysts from several banks are looking at Tesla's new FSD, and it's getting positive reviews. Okay, so I did post a couple videos here. It says Tesla's FSD tests were incredibly good, and we're optimistic. So that was in the news, and the other news of the day, of course, was the whole um, Sound Hound. Sound Hound shares were up over 31%. This is artificial intelligence driven by voice activation. So there's several applications for it, whether you're using it for restaurant usage or any other business applications, customer service. SoundHound can handle it through its AI and generative AI technology. Okay, so today the shares were up 31%, and that's my top stock. Okay, so now I'll go over to the news. Okay, here we are on the news. Dow futures is down. S&P futures is down. NASDAQ futures down. So the future market is showing down. Um, and let's see. Trump says venture capitalist David Sachs will be a great AI crypto Caesar. Okay. And also, as I mentioned, Bitcoin falls below 100,000 after reaching the milestone level for the first time. So earlier today, Bitcoin hit 103,000 early in the market, and then it sank back down to 98,000. Okay. The other news, big United Healthcare CEO slain a suspect may have taken bus from Atlanta to New York. Okay, so that's the suspect. So the United Healthcare CEO was slain today. He was shot with 3 bullets. Also in some news, SpaceX faced opposition to Starlink expansion from Ukraine group concerned about Musk. And on tomorrow, there's important job reports coming. This will determine or help the Fed determine whether they need to raise interest rates or lower them, depending on the job creation of the month. The expected estimate is 214,000 in the month of November, but we'll have to confirm if they reach those estimates or not. The report will come out 8 o'clock tomorrow. Uh, Court rejects Boeing plea deal and 737 MAX crash, citing concerns with DEI as Justice Department. And Ulta Beauty shares pop as retail beats earnings expectations despite demand fears. Okay. So that was the news. And now we'll go over to the Robinhood portfolio. Okay, here we are in the Robinhood portfolio. And as you can see on the day, we were up midday. We're up as much as 0.76%, almost at 1%, for a gain of $31. And then After lunch, it kind of took a dive, and we were up on the day just barely 0.15. So, um, not much happening there on the overall portfolio performance, as stocks went down. But let's take a look at several stocks here in my portfolio. Uh, as mentioned earlier, Amazon shares were up just 1% today. Um, CMG or Chipotle Grill was up 2.41%. And let's take a look. Uh, Charge Point was up slightly. Uh, See if Sound Hound, I believe I have Sound Hound in this portfolio. Let's look for Sound Hound. See where's Sound Hound, DEI and BGGLA. Okay, here it is. Sound Hound up 38% on the day. So let's take a look closer at the performance of Sound Hound artificial intelligence stock. Okay, here we are. SoundHound shares, as I mentioned earlier, were up 31% in regular hours, and then after hours, they were up another 5.32%. So this looks like a momentum play. SoundHound shares up, hitting a record of $14 per share. Uh, Earlier this year, I found out about this stock at $2, so I'm up quite a bit on my position. Uh, Looks like so far I'm up 66%. But that is just a small position, so um, nothing really significant, just gauging the performance of the stock. Uh, let's look at the last 3 months of SoundHound. And as we can see, back in October, this stock was trading at $4 per share, and then it bumped up to about $6 per share. And then around November 11th, bumped up around $7.77. And then this time it retraced and hit 825 late November. And then it's kind of taken off in the last day or two, from 888, doubling almost to $14 per share. Okay. So that's exciting. 888 to $14 per share after hours today. Little over 200% in the last 3 months. Okay, so that's SoundHound, artificial intelligence, voice activated. Many restaurants are using the application right now. Um, okay, so SoundHound engages in development, owning, commercialization of voice, sound, and natural language artificial intelligence technologies, founded back in 2005. And also, they have an equity position from NVIDIA. NVIDIA, the AI giant, has invested in SoundHound. Okay. So today, up over 66 in my position, 66%, a little over 50% in my position. But in the last 3 months, shares have been up over 211%. Okay. So this stock is not even recognizable. Let's see if this stock pulls back to below $10. Okay, because before this stock was hitting around uh $9, $10 per share. But today it's a record up over 33% on the day. Okay, somehow up over 36% as of right now. Okay, so steadily climbing. Let's look and see if tomorrow it falls back. But SoundHound top stock of the day, up over 33% on the day. Okay. So let's take a quick look at my other portfolio just to see overall where we're at. Okay. Today, Tesla was up 3.23% as analysts have checked out the new FSD full self-driving version has been released and people are impressed with it. Tesla shares were up 3.23% for a gain of $500. Also, Palantir Technologies, data analytics company, which works with government data such as Army and Air Force and some other private companies, artificial intelligence reading inferences of the data. They were up 2.88%. Also, Microsoft shares were up 1.19%. They do some work with artificial intelligence as well. And Amazon shares were up today 1.1% for a gain of $23, and today reaching $220 per share. Now, this is almost a double since the position of where it started about 2 years ago after the split. The shares were trading about 125. Today, the shares are trading at $220. Okay. So just in 2 years after the split, the stock is up. Okay. And then lastly, Sound Hound shares up over 29% for a gain of $25. Now, if I had a real true position, this would have been a gain of over $3,000. Anybody doing options, this would be quite a gain. Okay, so my position size pretty small on this one, but still see around $100. My total market value, if that was $1,000, this would have been a $300 gain today. Okay, really significant. But I expect somehow to pull back, so I may add to my position at that point if it pulls back to $6 or so. Okay. Um, let's see what happens. I believe in Sound Hound. I think they did miss earnings call about 2 weeks ago. They did miss on some expectations, but it is still making its way. This is a small cap gaining momentum. And today, as I mentioned, they were up over 29% and then another 5% after hours. So this was my top stock. It's AI related, invested by NVIDIA, and it's doing great. Let's see if there's another pullback. Maybe you can get involved. Trading at $14 per share right now. Okay. And the losers today, SoFi shares slightly down 4%. One of its main investment institution, Silver Lake, have divested from the company, brought the shares down over 4% today. I still did buy some more SoFi Technologies in another portfolio, so I was quite confident this thing can go back to $16, $17 per share. Um, Advanced Micro Devices down slightly 1.83%, and Okta shares down 3%. They popped up. They did well after earnings popped up. And then Marvel Technologies yesterday or the day before, they were up as much as 22%. Now you see I'm up 140% Marvel Technologies. This is a chip play again. Today they gave back 4%, but still, this may be a place to add in. Also, Uber Technologies slid today 9.63% on news that Waymo in early 2025 will move into the Miami, Florida area, another market of Uber. Waymo, the self-driving service, will be moving to the east. So that was a stock that took a hit today. Uber shares down 9.63%. All right, so that is the news on those stocks. SoFi Technologies was just a one institutional investor sold out, so that's where the hit comes from. I still believe they have a lot left to go, led by Anthony Noto, okay, and veteran Wall Street investor CEO. All right, so top stock again today. Sound Hound AI up over 29%. Palantir up 2.88%. And FSD with Tesla up 3.23% on the day. So that's my video. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share. Hope to see you on the next one.